Good morning, everybody. We're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship, zooming through the sky. Little Einsteins, climb aboard, get ready to explore. There's so much to find with little Einsteins. Come on, let's go. Little Einsteins, we need you. Little Einsteins, yeah. Good morning, everybody. This is Elijah Rush, business entrepreneur, and I am leaving my 9-to-5 job to pursue business entrepreneurship and online content. So if you want to see the hustle from nothing to something in my box truck, then this is where you at. So don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and we're gonna get into it. Right now we're getting gas. We're just trying to get a little bit of stuff done before I actually go. Is there a reason why these are standing outside like that? Alright, hold on, y'all. Let me see something.
We got locked down, so if you got a card, you can pump your gas.
Oh, okay. Alright, that's cool. That's actually kind of tough. Show your shoes on camera. Bro, these mugs are done. I ain't even gonna cap to you. These shoes, look at these shoes, bro. These shoes are done, bro. These are done. Hey, Jordan Washington, you wanna buy me some new ones? No, I'm just playing. These are my work shoes, bro. I'm just trying to get the work in with them. You want to sub up? You want to hit the subscribe button? I don't know. How you supposed to squeak your shoes? Explain that right there. Squeak your shoes? Yeah, I don't know what you mean by that. You making me lose focus. Hold on. I gotta fill up gas in these gas tanks. What makes you smooth vibe? It's kind of a coincidence that you say something like that, but what makes me smooth vibe? Shoot. I'm wondering why this dang gas station, this gas pump is going so slow. I'm just me, for real. I don't know if that answers your question. What makes me smooth? I don't know. I feel like I'm overthinking the question, but shoot, just being me. You know what I'm saying? Not overthinking stuff. I'm in Kansas City. I'm on my way. We about to be going somewhere else right now. I'm gonna go live when we go. I'm definitely need to be talking to somebody when we driving 8 hours. That's later though. That's later on today. I'm trying to get this work done. I'm trying to get these clients' jobs done before I go. Dang, I'm not gonna lie to you. This gotta go a little bit faster. Show your shoes and keep them on camera. Hey. I'll show them, bro. I ain't no trick. Let me see. Those are my shoes, G. Most is bad, man. I might as well just do a gallon here. Alright, that's cool. So I'll just do 8:43. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm gonna have to concentrate a little bit too. It is going slow, damn. That's probably best is about to get. Man, let's fill this up. Smooth feet. Man, I guess so. I don't know what that's supposed to mean though. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. What that supposed to mean? I'm gonna at least put 3 gallons in here. Jordan Washington, what does smooth mean to you? How am I gonna do that? I'm gonna need 2 phones. Like Kevin Gates. Alright, I put one in there. So I'm gonna put the 2-cycle oil in there later. What makes you get even? What makes me get even? Honestly, bro, I've been trying to not get even no more, man. For real, for real. Somebody was disrespectful to my family, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted to really do some stuff, you know what I'm saying? I was really plotting stuff, but at the end of the day, I'm looking at it the wrong way, you know what I'm saying? I gotta think differently. So what I wanted to do, bro, I just wanted to look at my own heart, you know what I'm saying? Sure, I'm definitely religious and want to be, like, I guess spiritual, you know what I'm saying? But they ain't gonna help nothing me getting even, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna make matters worse. So my answer to your question is I don't want to get even. I just want to make sure I'm not offended, make sure my heart is clean, for real. So yeah, I don't want to get even. To the best of my ability, It'd be different if somebody, I don't know. The goal is to not get even, I guess. That's my goal. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, if it came down to it, then yeah, if I gotta do what I gotta do, then I gotta do what I gotta do. But that just mean, I don't know. I guess getting even to me just sound like I'm gonna do what you did to me. I'm gonna tit for tat. What about you? I'm not gonna lie. That's a lot of gas. That's cool. I'm glad you said that though. Yeah, I don't want to be even. I want to be different, bro. I shut that door. Alright, I'm on my way now. Come on, let's drop. We gotta lock in, for sure. The key is to get all these jobs done and go to Texas stress-free. That's where we're going. We're going to Texas. So I'm gonna be going on a road trip with my family later on today. And I'm definitely gonna be the one that's driving, so y'all tune in because I'm gonna be probably streaming that whole time. No cap. Oh yeah, most likely. I'm just not trying to go to sleep. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? Start getting on live more when I can really talk to y'all, you know what I'm saying? And that's, you know, interact with y'all for real. Because most of the time I'll be like really busy. But it seems like I like interacting with y'all and talking to y'all. So that's why I think this road trip and streaming gonna go together good because I'm gonna need somebody, I'm gonna need a reason to, you know, do something for sure. I need to do a little bit of editing for my RTS I believe it's called, so I can get my overlays back on here. Get my overlay. I mean, this overlay is cool, but I want my overlay from OBS. go to the beach, sure. My goal is to make it to the beach. Right now I'm in the middle of the United States. So I'm trying to head to the beach for sure. That's not where we're going. We're really going for family. So it's not like it's a business trip. It could be. It really could be though. It really could be. I'm not gonna make it seem like it can't be. Never know. Never know what can happen. I wanna bring y'all on the trip, like y'all my little Einsteins, and I want y'all to be on the journey with me, and we gonna go. I'm taking my family with me. It's not just gonna be me. So we're gonna go. We're gonna try to head to the beach. We're gonna try to, just do something different, for real, for real. Shoot, if it goes well, and shoot, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. And if y'all like content like this, man, shoot, don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to go ahead and thumb that subscribe button right now. Just, almost at 100 subs, bro. We almost there, bro. 10 more. 10 more away from 100. I promise you, I've been having my YouTube for a very long time, and it's different now, man. Like people like Hasanet and I Show Speed and all these streamers has really opened up a gateway for me to understand the internet. You know what I'm saying? Because I would have never went live stream if I didn't see them. But it's different. I mean, they definitely paved the way, and everybody taking it. You know what I'm saying? Because it makes sense. It makes sense, and it literally makes sense. Right now, not for me, but it does though. It makes sense. Like, if I want to make content, I just need if y'all know, I just need somebody to be editing helping me with my YouTube, because I don't know everything, I could be better, you know what I'm saying? So it's all about, the know-how, so somebody guiding me in the right direction, you know what I'm saying? Trial and error, for sure. But right now it's working. Like in the last 2 months, I appreciate y'all. Like I got over almost 30 subscribers, which is crazy. So that's a big plus for me. At first, I was stuck at like 60 subscribers for a very long time. You know what I'm saying? I was just doing the same stuff, just posting music, and I got on this live stream showing a different path. You know what I'm saying? And it's been blossoming for sure. And all I got to do is just keep going up from here. We got a clip for him. We got to make some clip for him stuff. I get it though. That's tight. Like they was just saying that, like with Logan Paul and Ray, like you just had to make it clippable for sure. Clippable freaking live streams. Clippable live streams. What if we actually rent it out? That been tight though. You rent out an RV for X amount of days. I had a feeling I should have brought that dang on shirt. This is terrible though. Hold on, I'm in the middle of cleaning it. Double cup this. That in there, 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 all that. Really, there's a whole bunch of freaking bottles. That's tight. So I'm probably gonna multi-stream shoot one of these. That's cool. I like Streamlabs. Shout out to Streamlabs. Oh, that's actually full. I guess we're trying to go back to Mazine's first, and then go to Grandma's, and then Mazine, Grandma, and then go do the neighbor, and then the one that's right next to my house, and then we coming back over here. So that shouldn't take long at all. I don't know why I didn't think about that. You think renting out an RV would be expensive instead of a hotel? Which one you think is more expensive?
You mean renting it?
Yeah.
Like rent to own?
No, like I just rent it out. Like I take somebody else's RV and rent it You know what I'm saying? And then I'll just take it for a few days. You know what I'm saying? I'll just rent out a car that can pull it. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, man. Where would you go?
Yeah, I mean, like, is it, like right now,
you
like,
be paying rent still. And then you got.
no, I'm saying just for a few days. You know what I'm saying? Like a hotel type thing. So that would be my hotel, but it's just on wheels. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just like, so today, like we just take that RV, rent it, and then rent a vehicle, you know, in the same aspect.
Well, you be coming out a lot of money doing all that.
You think it's a lot of money? Like you think it's more expensive than a hotel?
Yeah. You gotta rent a car, and you gotta rent an RV.
I mean, unless the RV is drivable in itself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was thinking like the ones that like hitch onto the back of a truck or something. Where did that come from?
Man, that's all I was about to say. Who the fuck right here popping fireworks? Is this from the crackheads?
Yeah, that was crazy.
Who's doing that? Somebody doing it out the car or something?
Yeah, that's wild.
They said they couldn't wait. It's too early for that shit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I used to be a fiend for fireworks. I remember after we moved away from each other when we stayed on South Valley and I moved in with my mama.
Yeah.
And I had that PlayStation 2. It was this dude. He used to live down the street from me. He used to always want to rent my game basically. And I let him get it for a couple hours. And he'd give me like bottle rockets. And boy, he like under his bed he had so many bottle rockets. That's what happened to my PS2. I sold it to him for fucking bottle rockets. And popped them all the same day. Looking stupid as a motherfucker. Looking stupid. Like damn, why did I give him my game? I could just keep renting it to him. He kept giving me fireworks. I'm like, fuck it. I can give this motherfucker. Give me all them motherfuckers. Man, that nigga had like $10 worth of bottle rockets. My dumb ass traded them. He came up. I gave him 007 and everything, bro. You remember that game?
Yeah.
You could jump on the roofs with the strings and shit. That game was tight.
Yeah, it was. I remember the GameCube.
Man.
I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. The GameCube's still tight to me. I mean, I feel like that's one I'll go back to again. Is the GameCube.
Definitely. You know, I had one like a year or two ago. We
Man.
fucking had to sell it. I was mad. I was trying to get some money to get that shit out of jail.
I didn't even know she went to jail.
Yep, she went to jail picking me up. I got off work asking for a ride, and she came and got pulled over. As soon as I got in the car, I'm like, ain't that a bitch on the way to jail? And they towed the car.
Wow.
I mean, that's I won't ask for no more fucking rides. But then I just started walking from there. I'm like, I'll just take that air and walk. That was a long walk, bro. Man. That's my son. I had a PS2 too. I had when I worked at Retail Rebel, one of my managers sold it to me for $50.
Wow. You know, like Advantage type, they still expensive.
$300.
They still expensive, yo. They realizing that they important now. Especially with the world about to come to, them mothers is where it's at. Internet don't even need
I
it.
paid $200 for my Nintendo 64, bro. And $50 per game. All the games 50. No matter what the fuck it is, they trying to hit you 50. Pokemon, 50. For real, $49.99. 007, 50. Everything was 50. Donkey Kong, 50. And then you remember we had that expansion pack for play Donkey
the red
Kong.
one.
$100, bro.
Man.
I paid over $400 for my Nintendo 64 and all the stuff.
Man.
And then I sold it for fucking $20 fucking. Ain't that stupid? And then the same people selling them for $200, but y'all gonna offer me 20. I think they gave me 30 altogether, but still, y'all charge me 50 per game, then offer me $5 for my game back. Like, are you fucking serious?
Oh wait, so when you went to Vantage Stock to resell it to him?
See, I bought the game online and sell to Nintendo, but I bought all the shit to it from Vantage Stock. And you feel me? So I'm like, you feel me? I'm gonna go up there and try to sell it. They told me they'll give me like $15 for my Nintendo 64 first. I'm like, y'all serious? Then I'm like, alright, how much? Just take the games. How much y'all give me for the games? They was like, we give you about $5.
Oh, heck
I'm like,
no.
bro, I got these games from y'all for $50. And what's crazy on the game is used. So you gonna put these back up there for 50, bro? Like, come on, man, don't y'all doing people scandalous, bro.
That's crazy.
Doing people scandalous. Yeah, they had me fucked up. Guess how much Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3 is?
I know that's crazy.
It's like $300 just for the game. Bro, I wanted it so bad. I'm like, yeah, I can't do that one. That's too much. 300, nigga.
Right.
Fuck, that's a lot of money for a game.
It ain't no online like buy it off the game. Yeah, it's only whatever is out there.
You gotta think. They ain't making that shit no more, bro.
Right. Yeah, it's whatever is out there.
That is crazy, bro. It just make me think, like, I wish I could go back in time and tell myself, bro, keep your games, keep your this, keep this, and you feel me? You gonna be rich, nigga. Like, you feel me? Like, them motherfuckers, like, fucking $50 back then, bro. Like, I remember I used to buy a PlayStation 2 for, like, $49.
Right, for real.
Like, what the fuck? Them motherfuckers was cheap. Games shot the fuck up. Like, $49 I used to be able to get a PS2. You know how many times we bought PS2s, bro?
Right, plenty of time.
A lot. We stayed buying PS2s because they stayed fucking up. We had the skinny ones. We had the big ones. We had the gray ones, the silver ones, the black ones.
Man.
I ain't gonna lie, PS2 still the best of all time.
Yeah. Can't wait, they had the best variety.
Man.
They had too many games on there.
Man.
They had a whole library section, like PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4. I don't think they got.
Man,
they don't got that.
That's when games start getting whacked.
Yeah. Man.
I just lost it. You know how I was when we was kids. We was the game people. Like, you feel me? I play any game. Like, we can look at the game case like, fuck it, we're gonna play this today.
Right.
You know, we had so many games, bro. We loved our games. Then one day I just stopped caring for them motherfuckers.
Man.
Like, I used to play almost any game. Now I don't play nothing but Black Ops. That's the only thing I play. Yeah. I still can't think of that game, bro. You know, the game with that dude on the front of it, I had bought it for my birthday. And on the front of it, and Cole took us up there, me and you. And the game was $25. It was the only game we got that day. And on the front of it, I remember it was like a dark game. Like I think we was talking about it. And they had that dude with the wings on the front cover, and you fight. It was like a fighting game, kind of like Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
But I do not remember what that game was called for nothing for the life of me. I cannot remember.
I don't even think it had a title on there.
It definitely had to.
Yeah, I mean, it was hard. Yeah, it's hard to remember that title though. It's crazy.
But you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Man, I cannot think of that one.
I think that same little dragon person that we're talking about is on the face of the game.
Yeah.
Because I was just in Vantage Stock the other day.
Man.
And yeah, I was like, Oh, like, dang, GameCube sound fun for not only the kids, but me too.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying? Like, and then I'm looking at the PlayStation, $200. Like, yeah, y'all tripping.
But the thing is, we didn't.
Might as well go up
Desi
there.
really had the GameCube. You remember? That was
Yeah.
Desi's GameCube.
Yeah.
I had one too, but remember Mookie stole it as soon as I got it. I think Desi gave me hers. That's what happened. Desi gave me her GameCube for my birthday, and Mookie stole it from me and sold it to Stefan for his birthday.
Wow.
I went over my Stefan's house and like, what the fuck? That's my game. He got all my games and everything.
Wow.
And Daddy said I couldn't take it back. I told Daddy, and he's like, it's too late.
Wow.
I'm like, this dude can't get my game back. I was hurt. I believe I cried over that. I wanted that game so bad. Mookie took my whole game system. Like, nigga, you wasn't shit.
Mm-hmm.
Took my whole damn game system. But yeah, that's what I was getting at though. We really didn't know too many games. The only games I ever played on GameCube for real that I can remember is True Crime. You remember that game?
Yeah, that one was
That
tight.
game was tight. And you can do them combo fighting moves.
Yeah,
And it's kind of like Grand Theft Auto. You can ride around and stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, we had that. We had Pac-Man. We had Spider-Man. No, Spider-Man was on PS2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's about all I remember on GameCube then.
Like, one thing I like, the only reason I played the GameCube a lot too was, it just, when I was over chatting Corey house, they had it too.
Yeah.
And then they had it on Wii. Like, back then, like, the Wii and the GameCube can mix together. You know what I'm saying?
You
So,
can plug in the controllers and everything.
put the little GameCube inside the Wii. You know what I'm saying? That was tight. And then Dragon Ball Z was on that mug too. So, we was playing the GameCube, the Wii, Dragon Ball Z with a GameCube controller.
I remember that. I remember you used to always play with the controller.
You know what I'm saying? That mug was tight.
GameCube is dope. I played one. I still played it. That one I had, I got a chance to play it, but I really didn't get a chance to enjoy it. The cords on the back of it was messed up, so when you turn the game on, it's black and white, and it didn't have sound. So I couldn't even hear the GameCube sound. You know when the cube
Like,
rolling out?
Yeah.
I wanted to hear it so bad. I had to go to YouTube just to hear it. I'm like, ain't that a bitch? I was expecting that. Bro, I'm telling you, some days, bro, I just sit back on memory lane, bro, play, like watching old videos, and it just bring weird feelings to my stomach, you know? Like, damn, man, I remember them days, bro. Like, I remember this shit first came out, like that SpongeBob game on GameCube. Wasn't that on GameCube with PlayStation 2?
Might have been played. That mug was tight too.
Yeah, that motherfucker was hella tight. That game was, I didn't watch that whole gameplay. The SpongeBob and then
SpongeBob movie.
Yep. And we beat that game too. This was crazy. It took us a long time, but we definitely beat it. I remember the N4 with Plankton when you had to jump up that wall when you get back to Bikini Bottom.
Man.
Yeah, that game was dope as fuck. They definitely was. It seemed like all these games ass, every one of them.
Man, I remember like that Justice League we was playing.
Wasn't that on Xbox?
No, that was on PlayStation, I think. That had to be on PlayStation.
Man, yeah, that game was tight too.
I feel like I'm gonna have to buy a classic old system. You know what I'm saying?
I got to. If you get one, I'm gonna get the other one. So we're gonna have to switch it up so we can be playing.
Because yeah, the one thing bad about these systems now, like it's so dependent on the internet. You know what I'm saying? So
you can't have it. Yeah.
So it's like that's what made the older systems better. You know what I'm saying? Like if something did happen in the world, you would want an older system.
Definitely, you know, the no internet. We need that motherfucker cool, calm, and collected. You know?
Yeah.
That'll be dope as fuck. I want all the old systems. I used to want to get a game room, but
that's what
I really ain't thought about it lately.
Yeah.
I wanted everything that we grew up on, starting with the Nintendo 64. I even want the Super Nintendo, but we really didn't grow up with that.
No.
You know, but we played it. Well, I did. I don't know about you.
A little bit, not really. I remember it was like one day, but yeah, I barely played it. But yeah, definitely. You know what I'm saying? Because have to. I mean, I just feel like, yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm gonna have to look on like Marketplace and see if it's a difference in price.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Even if it's super used or something, somebody just, man.
See, I bought my shit refurbished.
Yeah. Oh, you bought it refurbished?
It was used, but it was rebuilt.
Wow.
You remember like the Pokemon controllers? Like the yellow ones and stuff like that?
With the Nintendo 64?
Yeah.
I think so.
Man, the clear controllers. Them controllers don't be that bad though. They be like 20-some bucks.
Yeah. That's tight though. I wouldn't mind letting the kids play it. You know, those games is
They'll
better.
probably be like, bro, this shit stupid. These fucking graphics dumb. Yeah, man, like, get out of here, bro. Man, I thought Ray and them kids had the Nintendo 64 with Mario 64. They never played that machine.
They didn't want to play it?
I'm like, that's crazy, bro. This is classic, bro.
Man.
Like, damn, y'all don't like this? This shit dope. That was really one of my favorites too, Mario 64. When I was growing up, getting older, I used to always think about jumping through them bitches. You know? I always thought that was tight to be able to jump through them bitches.
Man.
Another fun game was Bomberman. Bomberman was tight as fuck. We all played that.
Yeah.
Bomberman was like, remember you could play multiplayer mode?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was over with on multiplayer mode. You can make them bomb, you can make them red and make them blow up bigger.
Man.
Yeah, that was tight. Bomberman was hella tight. Man, Bomberman was the dope. But hey, that was one of the top 5 right there.
For sure.
I'll say Donkey Kong Super Smash Bros. I don't know. Them was the top 3 though for sure.
What do you think about like Mario Kart? You like
Mario Kart was dope too. It wasn't one of my favorites.
Yeah,
But it was definitely fun as fuck. Mario Kart was. They got a club called Up Down, and it's just a club for adults, and they got all games in there, like arcade games. And they got remember that game Rampage?
Yeah.
They had Rampage in there, and they had the Nintendo 64 in there with a flat screen with Mario Kart on there with 4 controllers. And me, Bria, and Bessie, and somebody else was playing. We all 4 was in there playing it. This was just a couple years ago. They still got it in there right now. And I'm like, I'll steal they damn Nintendo. Security right there by that motherfucker though. Yeah, that motherfucker. Rampage was fun too. I don't know what happened to that game though. I remember having it for a little bit, but I don't know what happened to it. I think we had lost it or something.
Yeah. Like I barely remember playing it for real.
You remember what to do though? Like tearing up them buildings?
Yeah. And I've seen it like I think Dave and Buster's had like a knockdown of it, like an arcade version. So I remember a little bit, but I don't think I remember it straight from my memory, if that makes sense.
Man, I really didn't either. I was learning as I was playing. You remember you could punch out the windows and shit, and people in there, you can grab them and throw them out and shit.
Craziness. Crazy.
Crazy. I remember a game you definitely though. We didn't even had this system at our house. When I used to go with my mama, they have a PlayStation 1 over there. And they had that game Spyro.
Oh yeah.
Man, I tried to play that as a kid. It didn't spark no memories though, like I thought it would. they changed the game too much. I don't think it was the same at all. But I remember I was playing that on PS1. I thought that game was so dope. I was probably like 4 or 5. I was hella young.
Yeah, I feel like that's an investment almost.
I be seeing people on TikTok, they be spending thousands of dollars. Thousands. He had like a wooden shelf. He had damn near every game system. He had fucking Dreamcast, Super Nintendos, Nintendo 64. He had the Wii. He had the game. He had everything, bro. Everything. To the PS4.
That's crazy. Yeah, I don't think I'll go that deep, but I definitely need at least one. Like PlayStation 2 don't sound like a bad idea, but also through GameCube. I mean, yeah, something gotta. I'm gonna
See,
have to figure it out.
I definitely want all of them.
Man,
Still, because I mean, like I wouldn't be just satisfied with just the GameCube, cause that'll just get me thinking about the other games I used to play. I want to play all of them. Like, if we had a chance to play every game we used to play as a kid one more time.
hey, if they had an actual place like that, you know what I'm saying, like a store or like a arcade place that lets you play every game, they'll make a lot of money for sure.
That'll be dope. They do got places like that, but not with no old systems. We Bria auntie and uncle a couple years ago rented this place for their kids, and the building had all like game system in it, but it's like PS5 or PS4 is one of them, and they had like lock boxes on the table that the game was in. You couldn't open them, kind of like it was at that church we used to go to with all the games in there. It's kind of like that. That would be a dope idea though. Like what if we did have a game building, like a classical game building with all the old shit and the new shit. You know, where the people can go and hang out and, you know, just kick it, you know.
That's tight.
And then we can even do something like a adult night when they after hours, you know, something for the kids in the morning, adults at night, you know.
That's tight.
Trust me, it'll mainly be older customers around our age. The kids ain't gonna know what that is. They might go there because it's fun. Cause I mean, well, that'll be tight, bro. I'll fuck around being there.
That's a good idea, bro. Like, not only that, it's gonna build community. You know what I'm saying? People don't know, like playing with other people. You know what I'm saying? Hosting like tournaments for different games and stuff.
Yeah, that'll be tight.
You know what I'm saying? People win money. You know what I'm saying? Like you can get a membership and then you can just come in when you want to. If you got a like a monthly subscription.
Yeah, that'll be dope.
Yeah, that's
so how would you do it? Like game wise, like say like the Nintendo 64 got, we know like hella games, and then we had to get games even when we didn't play.
Right.
You know. So how would they switch the games?
I feel like it'll have to be a multi-room thing too. It'll have to be a big building. Cause I think about it like,
nice size.
you know what I'm saying? Cause yeah, I'll do it in categories for sure. You know, we talking about a
So would you
10 plus thousands of dollars for sure.
Yeah.
Just in games and TVs alone.
At least 10 that or nah, it's well over that.
Well over for sure.
Oh wait, that's gonna be some money.
It'll be worth it though.
It would, cause I mean, nobody's just like us. There's people out here who want to play them games, and like, you know, that's too much. You know, but if I can go somewhere and play it for $20, you know, and I can be there all night,
Right.
I'll do it. You know,
Right.
I'll do it.
Right.
Like, you know, I'll go do something like that. They had somewhere I can play the game.
You know,
I want to play them.
Right.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
Then on top of that, yeah, that'd be tight. And I feel like just having somewhere where people can actually like be active too, like, you know what I'm saying? Like it feels like a little run around, like pushing, like places just run and jump around. way more expensive, but that's tight though.
We had to get a full little place in there and everything.
Almost like a whole warehouse and tear it down and redo it.
Man, that'll be tight, like, it really would. And that'll be dope as fuck. I bet you that motherfucker bring in money.
Oh, for sure.
I know it would.
All season.
All year.
All year, for sure. People go out their way in the snow to go.
Man.
Especially in the snow. They ain't doing nothing else. People go out
Get
there.
furniture and everything.
It would be nice.
Make it like a lounge spot.
Yeah, food. For sure.
All we need is like pizza and wings. You know, simple shit.
Yeah, real simple. Keep it real simple, for sure.
Drinks.
Yeah, I wouldn't go out and, yeah, like you said, the rest is just snacks. That's already packaged. I wouldn't go too far.
That shit you can get the building like, oh, you plaza? Like, you know, our downtown, I mean, that ain't downtown, but the plaza rolls, bro, and it's just nothing but white people, you know?
Right.
Nothing but white folks.
Man.
Has a higher security and everything.
Yeah, you have to, for sure. Yeah.
There's, you know, when nobody ended there with no damn goods. They fuck our shit up. You know, we can get closed down for that.
Man.
Yeah, fuck that.
See, I mean, I feel like if that was to be built, like, I would want a billboard. Like, I would want something, like, super big to everybody know, because I know people want to do it.
See, that's another thing. That's why you put it in like a good spot. Because especially on like, the plaza, people just walking in them stores. Like, what's this? You know, they're going to walk in there. But if it's I don't know. I don't care where it is. I think it'll go crazy anyway. But it's a matter of promoting. We have to have people know where it is. You know, a lot of people might ride by and not know what it is. We had to get a catchy name.
Yeah. And, I mean, at least, see, that's why I be looking at these billboards, like, and then, like, thumbnails on YouTube. Like they, you know exactly what you're getting into. You know what I'm saying? Or pretty much a good summary of what they're trying to say. You know what I'm saying? And I think that is everything, for sure.
How do you get your shit on the billboard? Do you gotta pay?
Yeah, you gotta pay like a monthly. You gotta pay monthly.
But then I just seen another video last night with the dude cutting grass, and he like to the dude out there who overbidded me on the contract, and he was like $20, man, 20. But he's like they bid it, so I wonder if they like if they basically like I do it for this price, and he was like, well, I do it for this price.
Yeah.
You know, a dude bid it under him and got it, you know, by $100.
Wow.
So I wonder if it's like, you know,
Wow.
like, okay, we got a contract, we're gonna do this thing. Whoever throws the best deal, you feel me, can get it. Like, well, I do it for 6, but Logic ain't gonna do it for 6. He'll only do it for he'll do it for
like 8.
Yeah. Alright, I'll take Drake.
Right.
You know? But I think that's how it is though. I think that's what they mean when they say bid it.
Yeah. Yeah, we might as well make it first.
That means we definitely can bid under some people, because I'm pretty sure they charging more than what we charge anyway.
Right.
You know? And we just go $100 under them. But then again, like you said, I think they do look at your, like, they gonna look at your business. Like, you know, especially like this truck, you know, we pulling up in, like, we ain't got no labels on there. Like, we definitely do need that done.
Right.
We need this motherfucker to look legit. We need to get more shirts.
For sure.
You know?
I just need a long sleeve one. I'll wear that much. I'll hand wash that much if I have to.
Yeah.
No cap. I just need a long sleeve one. And then, like, we just need to create a good. I'm gonna have Lindsay on it to get some samples. Like we just need to create some different a logo, and then like make the name official.
Yeah.
Copyrighted, non-copyrighted. You know what I'm saying? So we can know that, like, hey, this is what we are. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're gonna have to do for sure. I guess I could have went 57th Street, but it's cool. Oh yeah, I got the gas and everything. We just gotta mix the 2-cycle oil inside the other one. We definitely gonna need that for the chainsaw and the weed eaters.
I learned something new about the chainsaws too. They said this dude, he said let them run. Once you start it, don't go straight to cut. Let them run for like a minute. You know, hitting the button and let the chain lubricate. Because if you don't, it'll wear and tear on your chainsaw faster.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I've been watching videos, bro. Because it's like, it's still kind of confusing to me. Because I done seen some trees on there that I was like, how would me and Elijah cut this? You know?
Right.
And it was like a tree hanging over that shit about 20 feet. And this was I think we're underestimating these trees. Because how much do you think these trees could be possibly weighing, bro?
Yeah, a lot.
More than what I was thinking. I don't know what you was thinking, but it was definitely more than what I thought. You know, trees can get up to tons, bro.
Right.
I'm like, wow. You feel me? That's a lot of fucking weight.
Right.
A lot of fucking weight. You know, that shit is real dangerous, bro. Right. So when we doing it, we need to not be like just. Like we need to be thinking what the fuck we're doing, that we're doing something super dangerous, you know? Because, you know, we need to keep ourselves safe. Especially when we got to get to climbing. But what I was getting at, though, like some of them trees, like that tree was hanging 20 feet over this house, and it was probably like not even 6 feet away from me.
Wow.
You know? So, and then another thing, like I just been looking at that video, trying to learn, because I don't want to make no mistakes. But this dude, what was I gonna say? Yeah, they tied up the rope. Basically, this dude came to the house after somebody else, another tree group came. And the first tree group dropped the fucking tree through the house, a limb through the house, so they basically didn't want him there no more and hired somebody else. And the dude was there showing the video of the tree, the hole in the house and shit. But he had a rope hanging from the tree that he had tied the log off with that he cut and it snapped and went through the house.
Wow.
So I don't want to be one of them. We tie off something and it goes straight through, you know, and the rope breaks, you know. And that's the most confusing part to me, bro. Because it kind of seemed like one of the most important parts is your ropes and your tines and your string. And the dude who cut the tree, he made a rope to catch. He made a rope from the tree he was on to catch that log, and then he had another rope from another tree connected to that log. So when it dropped, it kind of pulled on both sides and neutralized it to swing in. You know? Yeah. But I would not yet. His didn't break. That's how he got it down. You know, he finished the job. The first dudes tied it to a rope, and the rope came down. It looked like it was a single rope, but it was snapped, and it was still in the tree and everything. They just left everything. They didn't get back up there. Nothing. Left all their ropes up there.
Wow.
Man.
Wow. Yeah, and that's what I was thinking about Miss Greenland. I don't know how. We'll have to cut straight from the top and work our way down.
I ain't worried about her. That's simple, bro. I promise that is. I'm just gonna get up there to a point where I feel like it won't hit the fence, you know?
Yeah.
Even if it's like hot. I mean, we got a ladder. I could definitely get up there in the poison ivy.
Did she get in here and start raking it herself?
No.
I see the red bag. Maybe she was just weeding out her garden. I don't think she left the money. I'm gonna go ahead and end this one. I'll be back, y'all, later on today. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel. Peace.